loans. I don't know exactly what's going on. As y'all know, I don't like dip into the serious news topics too much before we start. But so what exactly is it? Is it basically like if you have money that you still owe to your school, they're putting that on pause, you don't got to pay it back at the moment?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
Pretty
what?
So
much.
that's pretty much
Yeah.
what it is. Like if you got a whole
Okay.
bunch of student loans
Yeah.
and you were getting hounded to pay it, you're not getting
Right.
hounded. You didn't get hounded throughout the like past year. You know what I mean? You didn't have to pay it for the
Same,
Right.
past
like
year.
almost 2 years now. Yeah, I would know because I got the letter. They paused my payments, and then I know some stuff in between went on where like some student loan got like cleared. I think they said he cleared some certain amount of student loan debt, and I was one of the lucky ones. I ain't gonna lie.
I
My
think it was
my
like 10
my
bands.
account, yeah, my shit says zero. I ain't
Oh,
gonna lie.
oh, you lit
Yeah,
then?
my shit say zero. I ain't really owe that much. You know what I'm saying? I know some people owe hundreds of thousands of dollars. Me, I think I only owed like 60 something thousand. So it wasn't nothing
Only,
crazy.
god damn, that's still a lot.
It's still a
Exactly.
lot,
That's a lot.
but
Yeah, exactly.
still a
That's a
lot. But
lot.
I know people that
That's a
owe
lot.
3-4 times that. You know what I'm saying? So
Golly.
like from what I've been told, I've been one of the lucky ones. And then because of this situation, even more lucky because that shit got. From what I understand, I don't see that shit on my account no more.
All
Right.
right,
So
yeah, that's
so
good.
basically, like there's people that if you didn't really owe too much, basically they erased your whole debt completely. Like,
Pretty
Facts,
much. And then
facts,
for those
facts.
that still owe, they're trying to get them back on track to make those payments again. But everyone's
right,
fighting against it,
Got
which
you,
right,
I don't
right,
got you.
blame
right.
them. Yeah.
Question for you,
True.
Phil.
Uh,
Did you go to college for baseball? Did you play baseball in college?
No, after high school, after getting drafted out of high school, I just ended up going to college on the MLB's money though, but like while still playing. So I didn't actually go to college to play baseball, but I went to school while playing baseball
Got you,
professionally.
got you, got you,
You know
got
what
you,
I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that. Like that, yeah.
got you.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And anyway, real quick, back to just on the Biden thing. If I'm not mistaken, like last week or something, or a couple of days ago, he kind of had said the opposite of this, right? He said like he was putting it back on where you would have to pay, or it was being cut short or something. He
Yeah.
just kind of like, okay,
Yeah. He
all
was
right.
just like, yeah, it's a dub. I can't extend it. And then now all of a sudden he can extend it till
What do
February,
y'all
though, I
think?
heard.
In y'all's personal opinions, like, what do you think changed between that, then and now?
I say the voice of the people, honestly, because it seemed like one big, hoorah, like everyone was on the same page about it. It was just like, nah, like this is bullshit, which, I understand. Because given the times that we in right now, it looks like we're going through this crazy second wave, with
Right.
COVID and everything. So
Yeah.
while we're still dealing with that, I do find it a little bit unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? So they should pause it a little longer.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, something like that. Like, and as well as the debt collectors, they need to be paused as well because I'm tired of getting scam like the calls.
Facts.
I don't know. I
Let's
feel
cut that shit off.
that's a
I
good one.
agree.
Facts.
That's a good one.
That's facts. Them too, but I
That's
guess they
facts
ain't never
too.
gonna stop. They gonna be on forever. All right, so yeah, I guess we're gonna keep up with that too. We're gonna see how what other changes they go. Do y'all think I've been seeing a lot of like talk lately about, that stimulus talk because we're getting back into, like Clay said, we kind of get back into that wave. Um do y'all I've been seeing a lot of jokes too, like people are saying like, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all see another stimulus coming anytime in the future, or probably not? Probably a
I'm
dub
I'm
for
not
that.
I'm not even gonna get my hopes up personally.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, yeah.
so.
I mean, I don't know, man. You never know. You never know. I feel like if there is another stimulus, it's gonna be like one more. If not,
Right,
then yeah,
right.
it's a dub, bro.
I
It's over
feel
with.
like in order for us to get another stimulus,
Yeah.
bro, it's gonna have to be just as bad as last year, if not worse. And I don't want that
Mm.
So
Would
you
you think?
mean you
because
please? So
you
you're
gotta,
looking for
yeah, because you gotta
you,
look at the league. Like look at the leagues, the sports leagues, like the NBA and the NFL. Yeah, they're still putting players in protocol when they catch
Mhm.
COVID, but they all said they're not stopping play. They're not stopping people from
Facts.
going into the arenas. They're not,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like they're not trying to put anything on pause, which, knock on wood, could flip the script and make situations a lot worse.
Mhm.
Which, if it does, yeah, there could be another stimmy coming our way. But if this is just part of the wave, and things are kind of still normal, but people who are playing their position, staying inside at their own will. But if it's still the way it is now throughout the winter, I don't think we're getting another stimulus. I think it's
It's
very
crazy.
unlikely.
My question is, Phil. This one's for you, bro. Um, um, as a German resident, how that looks, stimuluses and pandemic wise. You don't have to get deep into the pandemic, but more
No,
of
no,
like
no. I'm gonna tell
stimuluses.
you how crazy it is because I lived in Germany, got no stimulus from Germany, but actually got the one from the United States. So I'm gonna tell you, I
My
swear
dog
to
was
you,
lit.
because look, it's funny
Cha-ching.
because I went to school on the MLB like a scholarship.
Uh-huh.
Basically, they give it to you as like taxable money, taxable income. So then what happened is because I pay my taxes and I got a social security, I got the stimulus check too while living in Germany. You know what I mean?
That's
My dog was
Hey, it
fire.
flexing
was
on them
That's
perfect,
Germans,
lit.
bro.
boy.
No, I'm
I'm
telling you.
flexing.
And it was funny because it was legal. So I was just like, all right, I'm chilling. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
that's what's
It's a
up, though.
win-win. It's a
That's
win-win. You
crazy.
know, it was a
So
win-win
they
for
didn't
sure.
do nothing like stimulus over there.
No, because over there, basically, the law is that like either if you have a kid, you get 87% of what you normally make salary already, and
Mhm.
if you don't have a kid, you're forcefully have to get 82%. So everybody just kept getting paid. They didn't have to go to work, but they had to get paid. Yeah, they had to get paid, and the government helped everyone keep paying the paychecks. You know what I'm saying? So every business got help to keep paying everyone. Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
still
man.
kinda straight.
Yeah.
That's-
So, but Phil, so when were you in America or Germany when the whole COVID thing like kicked off? Like
I
when
was
it
in
first
Germany.
started?
I was
You
in
was in
Germany.
Germany,
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
was
in
in
like
Germany.
so when this started, do you think did Germany kind of take things more seriously before like America and the rest of the world, you think, or no, like they were kind of behind as far?
Oh yeah, for sure. Germany went immediate like lockdown. So like
Oh,
when things went crazy in March, I think by March I was already
yeah.
inside and couldn't do anything, couldn't buy anything. You couldn't go
Wow.
outside for nothing. Like the only thing that was open is like maybe food delivery, and everything you had to pay with card because there was no transaction of money. So it was like
Yeah.
an immediate under control. They went full lockdown, and then the people hated it. Of course, like the public argued and like they protested and all that, but the country just went for what they wanted to go for, you know, and they just made sure that they try to nip it in the butt, like they said
Of
earlier.
course.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
honestly,
Yeah.
I respect them doing that because when everything was going on and we didn't go into full lockdown just as yet, and countries like Germany and I forgot there was two other countries that came to mind before, but other countries went into lockdown immediately. And then while we were in lockdown, they were having concerts and living their life normally like they're supposed to while we were in lockdown. So it's just like, bro, we should have went into lockdown right away. It's like we were so against it at first, you know what I'm saying? And kind of was just not facing the reality. So that's dope. That was actually a good move on their part. I give props.
And like it's crazy. And for me, it was even funnier because I would sit in Germany, and mind you, I have a whole life here in the United States. All my friends, my family, my son lives here. So I would be in Germany while I'm on lockdown, and the people in the United States making fun of me for being on lockdown.
Damn.
And then, like you said, the story flips over when I'm going to concerts and going to clubs, and then they couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it was yeah, it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? It went both ways.
But so and beyond like being homesick, obviously, and like missing, your friends and family and stuff like that, did you ever feel like you would have been safer if you were back home in America, in Florida and stuff like that? Or did you were you kind of like, damn, I'm kind of more happy with this Germany situation than how it's looking in
yeah,
America?
for me, the situation is that in Germany, it's like everything fell into place perfectly because I would still get paid and I was safe. Okay. So it's like everything was free. So for example, the moment COVID came, every test in Germany became free. So you just, any place that can do testing, it was free. You just go in, even if you were not German, you can come in and do it for free.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then when the vaccines came in, it's like people went crazy with the vaccines. It's like every business that had the vaccines available made appointments, and then they did from like old age to people that were overweight, and then slowly came down the list. And then like in matters of 3, 4, 5 months, they were trying to get everything going. You know, they really, really took it serious, really serious. I hated it, how serious they took it. Because I was like, bro, come on, let me live. But then I realized, like, now looking back, Germany's doing good with it. You know what I mean? It's holding its own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then would you argue, and this is going, I'm not going, because we could have a whole COVID hour-long discussion. And people in the chat too, you feel free to answer how you feel. Do you feel that America right now is handling things appropriately, like, as compared to other countries?
The way I see it, European countries, because that's the ones I'm close to right now.
Yeah, specifically European.
The European countries, it goes 50-50, because in the United States, certain states are taking it serious. You see what I'm saying? Because there's 50 states, it's different. It doesn't count the same because the United States is one country, but divided in 50 states. But in Germany, each country is their country. You know what I mean? It's just this country.
Gotcha.
And then everybody abides by the rules.
Right.
But then, for example, in the United States, maybe in Louisiana, they do something different that they're doing in Florida. And then the country still pays for it as a whole because then the COVID keeps spreading throughout regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like your state doesn't protect you from the COVID that comes from the outside. You know what I mean? It's like
That's true.
it just keeps spreading throughout the country. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
man.
True. All right. Well, yeah. So we're gonna talk to Phil later a little bit more about his experiences in Germany and stuff like that. 'Cause it's obviously very interesting. So.